Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Isa na namang kwentong hiwalayan na nangyari dito sa Canada. Okay, ang couple involved, it looks like hindi pa po sila parehong PR dito. So yung ating email sender, one of the spouses, is may concern siya on how this might affect yung future PR application nila dito. At ang kakausapin natin muli, ayan, si Jake Aguilar, ayan, ang abogado ng JCA Law Office based in Toronto. Welcome back, Jake. Thank you again, as always.
Thank you for having me.
Ayan. Okay, guys, by the way, si Jake kasi, he's an expert on family law, especially, no? Marami na po siya nahawakang mga kaso, mga kliyente na may iba't ibang problema sa kanilang pamilya, no? Okay. Ito naman, ang ating mahiwagang case study. Ayan, hindi pala case study, sorry, email sender pala ito. Okay, family of 3 napunta sa Canada. Okay, may isa pong anak, babae. Student, si wife, open work permit. Iba ang location nila, no? So, wife is studying in one part of the province. Husband, nakikitira sa kapatid daw niya. Okay. Ngayon, nahuli daw ni hubby, si wife, na merong number 2. Ayoko gamitin sabihin itong kabit na to. At yun, sabi niya, sumama na siya doon sa bagong, boyfriend ng kanyang Ang tanong ni husband na nag-email sa atin, may chance po daw ba na ma-sponsor yung kanyang wife nung bagong partner who happens to be PR kahit kasal daw sila? Okay, o hindi daw ba yun mapaprocess for PR o masusponsor for PR? At question number 2, siya, si husband, pwede raw ba siya ma-PR ng sarili niyang application kahit yun na nga naka-attach po yung kanyang work permit as dependent ni wife na again naka-open work permit bilang student. Okay. So, binigay niya pa dito ang kanyang trabaho, building superintendent, ang work daw niya, tier 3, may chance daw po pa siyang makapag-PR ng sarili. Ayan, medyo straightforward yung kanyang concern naman, ano? So what do you think, Jake? May pag-asa ba? Are they separately able to apply for a valid PR valid PR status?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sagot dun sa tanong niya. And then explain natin napag-usapan lang din natin kanina na dito nga sa Canada, madali lang mag-change ng partner, ano?
Ay nako, alam mo, hindi ko gusto rin yung general idea na andali pa lang
culture shock sa mga yan, bago pa lang na tututunan na ganun pala ang kultura dito sa Canada, parang napaka-liberal masyado pagdating sa relationship. But that's the way it is. Anyway, nandito tayo sa Canada, so kailangan nating maintindihan din bakit ganoon. Yung pinaka-ano nga yan, I would say na lang na pinaka-reason. Kasi ang importante nga sa Canada yung individual eh.
Mm-hmm.
Kung saan ka masaya ba, yun, unahin mo yun. So kung masaya ka doon sa feeling ng iba, sabi nga nila, well, di gawin mo. So walang pipigil sa'yo, hindi makikialam ba yung gobyerno.
Okay. As long as genuine yung relationship.
As long as genuine, wala kang nasasaktan. I mean, yung puso, okay, wala tayong magagawa doon. Kung may iniwan ka, masaktan yung partner mo, di ba? Pero wala na tayong magagawa doon, and yung Canadian trait din na somehow dapat matibay ka matatag ka, yun na independence. So kung ikaw yung nasa other side, well, tanggapin mo yon. Kung yung yung partner mo ayaw na sa'yo at gusto ko nang iwanan ng ganun-ganun na lang, that's the reality. Tanggapin mo siya, parang ganun. Anyway, that's just Canadian or Western thought.
So, unahin natin si husband na lang since siya ang email sender. Okay? Is he going to be able to apply for PR successfully, ganyan, if everything goes well naman with his work?
Yeah. So on his own, pwede. Yun nga din ang actually first advice pwede nating ma-advise sa kanya. Kailangan niya nang tumayo sa sariling paa. Kasi nung pumunta siya dito, siya yung dependent.
Mm.
International student spouse. Kaya siya nagkaroon ng open work permit dahil doon sa asawa niya, yung
Mm.
asawa niya yung principal. Pero ngayon, since nga na hiwalay na sila, hindi na siya dependent. Dapat
Mm.
sa sariling paa niya, siya na ngayon yung principal para sa sarili niya. So,
Okay.
definitely yes. At saka yun nga talagang dapat na mag-apply siya on his own na. Wala na siyang partner at least for now.
Oo.
Yung principal para sa kanya. So, kung gusto niyang maging PR on his own merits na. So, mukha namang pwede, like building superintendent, I think in demand din yata yan dito sa Ontario, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't checked recently, pero I think nasa in demand list din siya. Baka pwede siya sa nomination.
Pero tier 3 I think kailangan na lang niya maghanap ng ibang area. I mean, an area where that job is in demand. But that's for a different,
Yeah.
discussion. Ang concern lang niya is if yung hiwalayan nila ba makakaapekto sa kanyang PR pathway.
Makaka-apekto in the sense na pag naging PR yung wife niya, hindi na siya kasama doon.
Okay.
At na yun eh. Ganun lang kabilis. Separated na siya. Kumbaga doon sa spouse niya, hindi na siya pwede maging dependent ng spouse niya.
All right.
So,
si hubby pala rather, if asked doon sa kanyang PR application, ano dapat i-declare niyang status niya if they are still legally married back in the Philippines?
Separated na dapat. Yun na yung status niya. Legally separated na sila eh. Walang formality dito sa Canada. Once you separate, yun na yung status niyo. Separated na kayo.
Oo. I'm not sure again kung may checkbox ba doon na separated or is it paano kung ilagay niya married but not accompanying, baka ganon, tama bang strategy?
I think that would be wrong if ever that happens. At saka anyway, pareho naman yata sila nandito sa Canada, but hindi na tama na i-declare pa rin nila na married. Although sa Philippines nga, married sila. I mean, hindi na status nila talaga. Married unless dumaan sila sa court at sabihin na legally separated sila. But that's the Philippines. We're not, of course, dealing with that. As far as Canada is concerned, separated na sila. Yun na dapat. So it would be a mistake, an error for them to say na married pa rin sila dito sa Canada when in fact, separated na sila.
Okay. So separated. O sige, actually, tignan mo parang concern pa tong si husband dun sa wife, tinatanong din niya. Masu-sponsor din daw ba kaya yung kanyang asawa ng bagong boyfriend who happens to be a PR?
Yeah, I think sorry doon sa nag-send ng info, pero baka hindi naman siya concerned. Ang concern niya is ayaw niyang mangyari yun. Diba? Anyway, we'll not talk about that further. Pero, pwede. Pero, kailangan din nila maghintay. Kasi kung i-sponsoran siya under common law na yun malamang, hindi pwedeng married kasi nga hindi sila pwedeng magpakasal kasi may existing marriage pa. So, pwede sila magsama na. Like common law partners, pwede yun. Pero maghintay sila ng 1 year bago siya pwedeng sponsor. So, meron tayong minimum na 1 year of wait time, 1 year of common law relationship bago siya pwedeng ma-sponsor. So, yun lang.
Ito pa palang I think concern na dapat nasa isip ngayon ni hubby, hindi niya po ito nabanggit sa email. Paano yung magiging status niya kapag natapos na mag-aral rather, si wife? Kasi open work, student daw si wife eh. So,
I
think that's a more immediate concern.
Yes, pero malamang din na eligible siya sa PGWP, Post-Graduation Work Permit. Usually naman kasi mga international students, before they study, they make sure na eligible for PGWP yung course nila or yung school nila. And so yun, so I would say malaki yung chance na eligible siya doon. So yun yung next step niya. PGWP, Open Work Permit.
Ni wife. Yes. Paano si husband? Hiwalay na sila.
Nga. Actually, ngayon may problem siya kung tutusin kasi yung Open Work Permit niya, dependent nga yun dun sa pagiging dependent niya. So since hindi na siya dependent, siya yung mayroong issue. So,
Oo.
kailangan as soon as possible, makakuha siya ng work permit na hindi dependent dun sa spouse. So, meaning, closed work permit. So,
Oo,
dapat
Lamia, maghanap ka ng
kung
employer
saan
na may Lamia.
na sa pag pinag-usapan nating Lamia, it's not easy.
Oo.
Unang-una, hindi lahat ng employer willing na mag-apply for Lamia. Plus, for now nga, merong naka-freeze, naka-pause yung process ng low-wage Lamia.
Mm.
At least dun sa mga metropolitan areas na mataas yung unemployment rate, which is about 6% above.
Oo.
So,
Nako. Oo. So I think correct me if I'm wrong, Jake, ano. So ang options yata ni Hubby ay habang nag-aaral pa yung kanyang wife, kung meron na siyang PR pathway, which we don't know, no, gawin niya na ngayon. Mag-apply na siya
exactly.
for it.
Right. Hanapin niya na yon.
Oo. If not, kunyari, nahirapan siyang ma-PR, maghanap muna siya ng employer na may Lamia to at least extend his stay on a
Correct.
work permit, a closed work permit. And then at least, that will buy him time until he works his way towards a clearer PR pathway.
Yes. And what I usually advise nga sa mga clients ko pag ganyan na yung situation, i-expand nyo yung search nyo. Wag lang kasi nasa Ontario tayo na. So we'll just assume for now.
Mm-mm.
Nasa Ontario yung natin. Yung nagtanong. Pero i-expand nyo siya outside of Ontario pa. Sana. Kung saan may trabaho. Kung
Oo.
saan merong employer na willing magbigay ng Lamia, wag ka munang mapili, at least for now.
Okay.
Hanggat hindi pa tayo PR, huwag tayong mamili. Kung saan meron, doon tayo. Punta
Yeah.
tayo doon.
Okay. Oh, I think that answers it. Ato na lang. Alam mo, sige. Hindi ko alam kung nasa isip din to ni husband. Is there a way for the wife to disrupt the husband's status here in Canada? May ganun ba? Talagang alam mo naman, malikot lang ang isip natin, ano?
Sana hindi
Baka
nanonood.
concerned rin si husband eh.
Sana hindi siya nanonood kasi pwede.
Totoo?
Bibigyan natin yung sagot. Baka kasi yung caller natin magkaroon ng problema lalo.
Ganun?
Kasi,
hindi ko na...
Pwede. Pwede nga siya magbigyan ng problema.
Paano? Sige, can you tell us?
I-report siya yung i-report.
As what? Anong re-report?
Wala na sila. Sabihin sa immigration na nagbago na yung situation. Kumbaga, nagbigay ng update na, kasi nung nabigyan nga siya ng open work permit, it's because sila pa. So, dependent nga siya. So, di ba? Kaya siya binigyan nun. Pero kung hindi na nag-i-exist yung relationship, wala na yung basis na yon eh.
Pero I think, Jake, I think the work permit will still remain valid until the expiration date of it. Even if mag-change yung conditions nilang mag-asawa.
Hindi naman siya nire-report ba? And sabihin natin siguro, hindi na rin interesado si immigration dyan eh. Pero I would say, this is my professional opinion on that. Dapat i-report yon kasi you have that obligation. Personally nga, dapat i-report mo. Pero, of course, why would you do that? Mawalan ka ng di ba? Yung status mo, yung work permit mo. Pero, siya dapat cancelable siya supposedly. I have to siguro do some further research to confirm that. Maybe assignment ko yun. I'll write it down. Pero, kung may just right now, from what I think, dapat ma-revoke yun. Kasi nawala na yung basis nun eh. Noong spousal open work permit nga supposedly, and it should be a continuing requirement. Diba? But again, depende kung merong existing policy na nasasabi, that's fine. Okay lang yun. I have to double check. Maybe I'll get
Alright. Okay. Hindi lang siguro magiging problema yan sa hubby if makahanap na siya ng closed work permit with a Lamia.
And nga rin kasi, kaya possibly din, baka may policy, I haven't really checked. Pero kasi pwedeng maging prone for nga din yung other spouse, di ba? Nasa vulnerable situation siya.
Oo.
Kasi pwedeng i-threaten siya na, oh, hiwalayan kita, mawalan ka ng status. Di ba? Something like that. So, pwede magkaroon ng sinasabing power imbalance. Ano? So, if ever may policy na gano'n, I haven't really checked. Pero kung meron man, that would be the basis of it. To protect the other spouse in case nga na magkaroon ng, sabihin natin, power struggle between the couple. Sometimes nangyayari yon. And yeah, that would protect that other spouse. Pero for now, kasi I haven't really seen it. I haven't seen that policy. Maybe I have to dig deeper with
Alright.
regards to that.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yun na, nasagot na natin ang isa na ng mga email query. Yun. Thank you so much, as always, Jake Aguilar ng JCA Law Office dyan sa Toronto. Again,
Maraming salamat po, Nina. Thank you for having me again.
yan, marami siyang experience sa family law. But of course, also nag-immigration law din.
Yeah, mostly in relation actually sa immigration. So
Yeah.
in immigration kasi maraming kakabit yan eh. Yun nga, family, itong mga relationships, crucial yan. Especially for itong mga ganito nga, spousal open work permit or sa PR mismo, mas importante siya. And sometimes nga din, yung criminal law na
Yeah.
nasasama na rin kasi yan, related din siya sa immigration and sa family din. So once in a while, we do have cases like that. But more on immigration pa din.
Okay. Ayun guys, puntahan nyo na lang ang kanyang Facebook page at website ng JCA Law Firm if you want to contact or consult with Jake. Okay, so that's it for this episode, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Salamat po.